Rose and Al have been dating for over a month, and Al's ready to make things boots-knocking official, but they can't knock boots at Al's place. His sister's home. Rose won't let Al's horny ass in, but he talks her into letting him come in just a little, see how it feels. Rose doesn't want her roomies to know she's getting that work. Al promises he'll be extra quiet and will not make any noises that sound like an orangutan on Adderall slapboxing a trash bag full of yogurt. Rose wakes up the next morning feeling good. Dorothy says she must have had some dreams. She woke up the whole house. Rose says it was a nightmare, not an inaccurate way to describe two old, slammin' slippery uglies. Blanche says it sure is funny how nightmares sound just like a wild boar trying to eat 50 pounds of shredded chicken covered in jelly. Sophia says what up, then informs Rose there's a man in her bed.
Rose got lucky.
Not so lucky. The man in your bed is dead.
Hilarious. Sophia was putting laundry away, gave Al a what up, and got the cold shoulder. The very cold shoulder. He dead. Rose says he's just shy, a claim refuted by everyone who heard his grunty grunts mere hours ago. Dorothy tells Rose to check on her dude. Rose doesn't want to wake him. Sophia says that ain't gonna happen. Savage. Dorothy volunteers to take a look at their stiff guest, but she needs a body buddy. Sophia says a little dead guy in the morning ain't no thing, because Sophia is a real one. And yep, he did. Dorothy wants to call the cops, but Rose is scared she'll catch a charge for vagicide. First things first, find Al's sister Lucille in the phone book and tell her. But tell her what? The gals suggest he died visiting. Just neglect to mention he was on a sightseeing tour of Rose's woman walls. Rose asked the Lucille in the phone book with Al's last name if she has a brother named Al. Wrong number. Click. That wasn't Al's sister. That was Al's wife. Al, you dirty, dirty dog. Sophia says that's what guys like Al get. Sophia don't play. Dorothy tells Rose to do the right thing and tell this stranger you banged her husband into an early grave. Rose tries to tell Mrs. Beatty about her ass assassination, but Lucille says, let me guess. Al humped you, then Al dumped you, and now you're here to revenge tattle. No surprise, Al been cheating. Al slept with the maid on their honeymoon. Secretaries, school teachers, babysitters, neighbors. Al laid enough pipe in the southeastern United States to start his own oil company. Rose is flabbergasted to learn of Al's hoery, but she's not here for the Body Count podcast. Rose reveals Al died last night of what appears to be a heart attack, or possibly a fatal case of empty balls. The doctors just don't know yet. Miss Beatty says that's impossible. Al was healthy as a horse. Health was one of his top 2 horse-like attributes. Then things get very real.
I'm talking, so it can't be true, you know what I mean? If I keep talking, it isn't true. All I have to do is talk forever. Oh, God.
This was the 15th episode of Golden Girls. The Golden Girls went hard as hell. Rose says it's all her fault. This is not the first time she's woken up next to 6 feet of morning wood. Her late husband also died in bed from PCCCC, post-cheek clapping cardiovascular collapse. Rose vows to never date again, so her sweet loving won't murk another gent. Lucille interrupts her pouty party to remind Rose that her husband just died. Cheating with Rose. So maybe now's not the best time to make this all about you and your cursed vagina. The gals try to get Rose to come square dancing. Maybe meet a nice man. Rose doesn't want to kill again. Dorothy wonders if she'll be safe all alone. Sophia says if anyone breaks in, just sleep with the poor bastard. Sophia for 3 points from downtown. Count it, it's good. Lucille swings by to tell Rose the autopsy revealed Al's arteries were crazy clogged from his unhealthy diet. Apparently babysitters are super high in cholesterol. And despite Rose's concerns, Al probably fucking
Killed himself.
Lucille's just glad he died with a roof over his head next to a caring person, doing what he loved, banging randoms. Rose has her first date since Al, but she is spooked. Blanche tells her to take a deep breath, relax, and go do some ho shit, because it's the goddamn weekend, and weekends are for ho shit. The gals want details. Rose says they fucked. Then Ernie died. Then the sheriff showed up, and she told him men die after sleeping with her. So the sheriff said prove it. Then they fucked. And then the sheriff died. Psych. She was just goofing about the deaths. She really did get busy with a man named Ernie and also a sheriff, but it was a consensual party and everyone had a blast, especially the guy who filmed it. So what did we learn today? If a man refuses to take you back to his place for booty time, he's probably hiding a wife. And relationships are complicated. A woman can get cheated on her entire marriage and still stand by and love her dirty dog dead husband. And don't blame yourself if you wake up one morning and your partner in slime doesn't. Even if it happens twice in your life, which admittedly is a bit odd. Because people die every day, and vagina curses aren't real. You just gotta pick yourself up and go do some ho shit on the weekends, because weekends are for ho shit. See you next time on a very special episode.